Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with a long overdue layout share. I kind of got busy there for a while and then did a bunch of pages ahead of time and then have been, you know, dealing with life issues. Life got in the way, in other words. So it's been too long since I did a share. And I'm not doing a layout today, so I'm doing this share instead. I'm starting, I have no idea how many pages are here, a bunch. This goes back to January 4th. So this was a page, I'm forgetting what, for Scrap Squad Sunday. It was a lift. I remember that there was some wood grain there. I used some printable cutouts and a from Scrap-A-Sketch and a Scrap-A-Sketch stencil there. And this is Bramble Fox. For some reason, I love that page. And this is a page I did at a very different period of time, and I didn't realize that I was using the same photo. This is the color version and cut in a circle of that photo. Now they don't go in the same album next to each other, so I won't ever remember that I did that. This one, what was that for? This is a lot of Bramble Fox there's like a Bramble Fox stencil did these trees, and these are Bramble Fox paper snips, the cut aparts, and I'm using some various Christmas papers. There's a video. So, this is this is a paper, a pattern paper that had all of this this paper, this lined paper, and the lines here. I added the snowflakes in the blue to kind of match the little snowman's scarf there. I love this page. This was a picture of the snow in the backyard, and here's some more. This is backyard and front of the house, front yard, and I love this one. This is a lot of Vicky Booten. That's a Scrap Squad Sunday as well. And here's some more with that, using that stencil on a dark background. And I have some 49 and Market rub-ons, some die cut greenery, a couple different pattern paper scraps there, and a Bramble Fox title, Time to Celebrate. This is a photo of Ava asking James for something or telling him something, and I used some acetate bits that kind of looks like stamping on there. And this is I've probably used this photo, I don't know, a couple times in this stack of pages. I've got a turtle for me, a penguin, and a sunflower for John. It's a page about about our trip to Niagara Falls, which was our last stop on our big road trip. I love this page. I love it so much. Beautiful picture of Katie. I've got my phone keeps telling me that my grocery delivery is on the way. This is a great page. I used the Hip Kit Club kit for this, with the addition of these little sequin flowers from Paige Evans. And then I have a little squirrel flare there. It's about a basketball game where the kids all donated to help childhood cancer. And that was when Ava was going through chemo. And this is a picture of James making cards and tags and stuff for Christmas gifts for the kids. And that's what the photos are. And I just used a non-Christmas paper back here with some Christmas embellishments. Love this. I think I got that from Etsy, but I couldn't tell you which shop. And then I have my favorite meme that I've seen out on social media. Sorry to brag, but I made a really handsome son. And here's on Christmas Day, James standing with Ava at her mom's house, and then Ava showing her vinyl collection. And I used some page pieces by Simple Stories for that one. This one is called Sweet Life. It's a lot of Vicki Boutin, and then some sticky notes, and these are photos that James took when he was on a business trip to Miami in December. This is a page I made for CSI, Color Stories Inspiration, and I used a 49 and Market door kind of over with intentionally printed the photo larger than the door, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I've got all kinds of things from color study, and this is from all about my love of crafting, and this is all this happiness, this room. And right there is where I'm sitting right now, and the camera, I don't know if you can see it, the camera is kind of over right there, and that's the part of the table that I'm on. And what is this? Oh, this is the CSI case file. This is a page that I did for Off the Board, and it was the original that I scrap lifted, had an envelope with things, kind of sticking out of it. So I had a little bit bigger envelope, so I have more things sticking out of it. And I used this background paper instead of doing any mixed media myself. And I love how it turned out. This one I really love because it's a little goofy sleeping dog who is just not interested in the backyard since there's no snow, and the deer aren't back there. The deer and the rabbits and the squirrels and the what are those little things? I forget. Anyway, I love this page. This was I did some stenciling underneath, and I used as a stencil the paper that I cut things out of. So here is a page that has a series of photos of John walking into the Y, or actually we're going behind the Y to the walking trail. I think the Y wasn't even open then. This is kind of a how we do freezing, and this is like I deal with cold by denial, and I dream of hot sun and cool water. And then Ava has a long history of playing outside in the snow, and she made this. This was a long time ago, and she made this snowman just this winter, just a month ago. I love this page. This is more Vicki Boutin from several different collections, a lot of Bramble Fox goodies, and I do not have the photo in there yet, so I'm going to put this up here. I think I printed the photo for that, but I just didn't put it on there. So I'm going to put it up on the side so that don't put it in the album that way. And here's some more snow pictures from the backyard, and I did that for the love of mini paper pads. I think my groceries have been delivered. That's what all that is. This is the day one load prompt, and I forget what it is, but I can see lots and lots of stash used here. It was load day 5. I don't know. That's goes in miscellaneous alley. This is a picture of my beautiful mom and my handsome daddy, and I made it a very simple page that was day 6, and I think we were supposed to use hearts. I think one of the, so I have quite a few hearts on there. This is a page. I love all the colors on this page. These little fake splats and stuff. This is a picture of us with our My Little Miata back in, I guess this was what, 1994? Here's another, the same vintage. I found a bunch of photos. This is same vintage, different location, but also with the same group of people. And I'm using on here, I have these little clay, let me curl these up, little clay penguins, and they were made by Keisha Rose James, and she has a business called, I'm losing it right now. Do I have it written down here? I know that I have somewhere a business card. Here it is. Peppered with Love. Peppered with Love is her business, and that's her logo with this little pepper on it. It's so cute. And check her out on Facebook. This is a scrap lift that had these triangles, and I cut them from all kinds of patterns. I might have chosen different patterns if I had it to do over again. This is not my favorite page, but it's okay. And here's my page about Jabril. I have printed a whole bunch of other photos that are going to go inside. This was the flyer that was given out at his memorial, and it's just the saddest story ever, what happened to him, and it's still affecting all of us in the family because we were really close. This is a crazy picture that James took of Reese, and he recognized the tail hanging down as being a Garfield pose. So we went out and found that and then made a collage of those two. I used Hip Kit Club paper and just lightly embellished. Here's another Hip Kit Club paper, and these are their hexagons. This was there was a requirement to use hexagons in the challenge I was doing, and I just love this background paper that looks like a woven sweater, and it's little hearts. It's just little tiny hearts. And there's Ava serving tea to her dad, and she had all these things. I'm sure she had candies and a mixer and a chocolate bar and cups of tea and jam and pot holder. And this is I found this Bramble Fox titles, December 2019. And I remember December 2019, 20, and 21 as horrible, horrible, horrible holiday seasons for different reasons on the three. 2019 was horrible because Ava was suffering from cancer and because I had some heart problems. So I decided to go ahead and do a collage anyway so that I could use this title. And I wanted to see just how bad December 2019 was. B got his presentation of a letter in high school. Ava came home and hung out with Katie for a little while. We went to Barrett's basketball game. Ava got a new screen, a new phone, and she's sitting there kind of in the glow of the screen. And then one night when Frozen 2 was playing, we all went out on the 8th, which is a special night for me and John. And so these are all photos taken at the movie theater. This was on the 12th. That was my birthday, my annual birthday hug from James. So I've got little birthday embellishments there. And this was Reese's first Christmas on the planet, and of course her first Christmas with us. This was on Christmas Day. John and I dressed up in my Santa Claus sweater, and John and I went to visit Ava. And then she got really, really, really ill here. And then here's another photo on a different day. And I went into, she got taken into the intensive care unit, and I went into a hospital where I could see her hospital from my window to have an ablation on New Year's Eve. And then the next day I went home, but Ava was still very, very sick, and we were called like in the first couple days of the year. We were called to come down and say goodbye to her, and thankfully she's sassy and healthy right now, and you know, so I may try to do more kind of summary grids like that. I like pages like that. This one was one about how John and I met, and the title is "You Had Me at Nasi Schneiderman," which is Nasi Schneiderman is the name of a structured programming methodology that he had experience in, and it was on his resume. And when I was interviewing him for a job in my group, I asked him about it, and we kept on talking, and I pronounced Macklefresh correctly. So those two things made him choose my job over others that he was. I have to just put things in different places. This thing came unglued, but let's see if I can do that. I'll just put that right there, and hopefully it won't get moved around. I'm going to put that there, and then I won't do these. This one was one where I used a die, a Bramble Fox. I used a lot of Bramble Fox stuff here. This was a Bramble Fox die set that did these little jeans pockets, and then it also, that same die set, did these zipper holders and the zippers there, and this little rickrack. And then I used, this is an Echo Park collection called Best Day in the Life, and this is a Cocoa Vanilla collection called These Days. So I put that on top, but I think it's going to be okay. This one started out as a plain white piece of paper, and I did a lot of stamping and washi tape and other stuff on the border, and then I did a lot of stamping on the background there, and have some strips of paper. This was a Bramble Fox scrap lift, but I did, yeah, all those eighths. Let's see. Yeah, this was the scrap lift. The papers came down, and I had mine go up. Okay, this needs to be glued back on. I'm not sure what happened here. I think it went like so. Yeah, that works. That works. Again, a lot of Bramble Fox goodies in here. And a penguin for John. This is a lazy scrapbooker page, and it had room for 3 equal-size photos, and I didn't have 3 equal-size, so I used these anyway and drew little lines around them so that you can see. And then I added another photo right here, and I covered up those. I probably should have covered up Sunkissed, but I kind of like it. So, and this is my last one. This is the one that went live today. This is a Bramble Fox design team page, challenge design team, and I used this piece of paper wasn't the full 12 inches long, so I tore it and curved. In fact, I think it was already torn in that curve, and I just curled it back, and I used, this is a sheet, I think it's from a Paige Evans paper pad. I used this Bramble Fox title, and I kind of added these little footprints and these trees to kind of make it equal to these bits. I've got a map and a piece of luggage and a geotag, and I've got more footprints and a tree and a compass here, scenic route sign, an airplane, a car pulling a trailer, a cute little globe, a seagull flying in, and a seagull already on the ground ready to show them around. So I love doing little scenes, and I have to say, this is my favorite wood grain that I believe I've ever seen since I've been doing paper crafting. I absolutely love it. I could use 1,000 sheets of that. I shouldn't say that because I have more than 1,000 sheets that I will never use of stuff. Thank you for watching, and I really appreciate this. I'm going to be doing an update to my organizing project probably tomorrow. I have a couple things I want to get done with that today. I remember I said I wasn't going to do much with stamps. Well, I kind of got into the stamps, so I'll tell you why in that video. Thanks for watching. Bye.